Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much everybody for coming back to the channel. Thank you so much to everybody who's watching and listening right now in the podcast. It is March 19, 2026. Today is Thursday. Not long ago, I was thinking of coming here making an episode about that missing college student out in Spain. But today they just announced that his body was actually recovered. So that's what I'm gonna talk to you guys about today. Before I continue, I want to say thank you so much to everybody who's using Spotify to listen to the podcast. Don't forget to follow me there. That way, every time I make a new episode, you get a notification. And of course, thank you so much everybody who's watching right now on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening on YouTube podcasts, and also subscribing to the channel means a lot to me, you guys. So I understand it's a spring break. A lot of people are traveling around this time, and like I always tell you guys, your life can change at any moment. And it's so sad what happened to this young man over there in Spain, just celebrating spring break, going there to visit friends that are studying abroad, and then he went missing, and then his body was just recovered. So I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what's going on over there. It says here that James Paul Gracie, a University of Alabama student who disappeared Tuesday from a Barcelona nightclub, was found dead, police said in Spain. They said earlier today, Thursday. His body was found at Somorrostro Beach around 6 p.m. local time on Thursday. Gracie Jr., according to Mayor, was last seen in Choco, a beachfront nightclub in Villa Olímpica. His parents said. His parents, Tara and Therese Gracie, said in a statement. He was wearing a white shirt, dark pants, and chain with a gold rhinestone cross when he went missing. So wow, that's so sad. He said he is in Barcelona, but they're not saying. Excuse me. It says here that Gracie was with a group at the club, and then they got separated, and was at the last time that they saw him. And that's probably the worst thing that, you go out as a group and then everybody wants to go to different places. That is probably the worst thing that you want to do, especially in a foreign country. You're traveling together for a reason, and for you to begin to, separate from your group, or, just last minute, oh no, they're gonna go over there, we're gonna go here. That is the last thing that you want to do. Police in Barcelona say they have received a call about a possible disappearance of a person who went missing about around 3 a.m. on Tuesday in the Port Olympic area. His aunt, Beth Marin, said that Gracie's parents became concerned after they received a phone call that his phone was picked up. Gracie was from the Chicago suburb of Amherst. The university said he was on a personal trip when he disappeared. The University of Alabama community is heartbroken to learn of the death of Jimmy Gracie. They said in the statement released today, Thursday. The loss of Jimmy is deeply felt across our campus. Our condolences are with the Gracie family during this devastating time. Gracie graduated in 2023 from St. Ignatius College Prep of Chicago, where he was a member of the National Honor Society and Latin Honor Society. He was a third-generation graduate following in the footsteps of his mother, grandfather, and great-uncle. During his 4 year at the high school, Jimmy was fully engaged in the life of the school as a scholar and athlete. He was an integral member of both the lacrosse and hockey programs, and was known for his strong character, loyalty, and the way he showed up for his teammates and friends. So wow, it's a tremendous loss. I'm gonna see if I can give you guys more details exactly of what information has been released about his body being found there, and if they have any videos of him leaving that nightclub over there in Spain. Let me read to you. Spanish authorities recovered University of Alabama student James Gracie's body out of the Mediterranean Sea near where he vanished while on spring break in Barcelona this week. He said he was just 20 years old. He was last seen in the video surveillance. That's what I was looking for. He was last seen in video surveillance footage leaving the nightclub near Port Olympic around 3 a.m. on Tuesday. Wow. I'm trying to see if I can get more. Um, the heartbreak and identification comes just hours after police found a lifeless body in 13-foot deep water near the club Thursday afternoon, and soon after the Gracie family thanked the public for their thoughts and prayers in a new statement. And oh wow, they already released a statement. So they say, we are so grateful for the kindness and concerns that has been shown to our family during this incredible difficult time. Like I told you guys a couple of days ago, I learned about this missing young student over there on spring break, and it kind of just came across my feed, and I was like, I'm gonna make a video about it. But then, wow, this it happened so fast, and now they already have, you know, they basically found found his body already, and you know what exactly happened. Obviously, that's gonna come after the investigation, but you cannot help but to think, he's in a foreign land, leaving a club at 3 a.m., and the club is located near the water. So, it's so kind of like easy to jump to a conclusion about what happened here, right? But, there's could have been people involved, and you never know, right? So the family who had traveled to the popular destination in search for him added that they would not be giving interviews at this time to focus on being together and caring for one another, which is a great decision. He was just visiting friends who were studying abroad when he disappeared. I'm sure that he was planning that trip for so long, and that's how it is. Your life changes. Your life can change at any moment. The nightmare began when somehow he got separated from his group of pals inside the world-renowned club, right? Like I just said earlier, you're traveling together as a group for a reason, and decisions can be made last minute, and then that's when things happen, right? His friend reported him missing after he failed to turn up at the Airbnb about 2 miles away in Ronda de San Pierre. Authorities who once suspected foul play was involved found Gracie's wallet floating in the water off the beach with stars a few hundred feet off the nightclub on Wednesday. His phone was also recovered by police. So see, um, he's in this club, gets separated from friends, and he was last seen in surveillance video around 3 a.m. And the club is located near the water. So, like I was saying, and they found his wallet, they found his money, his phone, and so it wasn't like a robbery thing going on or anything like that, right? So, so a lot of his friend obviously was holding out hope that he will be found alive. So yeah, it's very sad, you guys. You never know. Uh, Life is like that, unpredictable, right? Anything can happen. I'm gonna repeat myself a bit. If you are familiar with the videos that I make, I always say, the best thing to do in life is to always have that relationship with Jesus Christ, because you never know what could happen, right? And let me see some of the comments here before I finish. His phone was found on someone they arrested, but as soon as they found his body, foul play was ruled out. Seriously, there's no other question being asked, like how is a person who was arrested presumably for a crime had his phone, and how could that be related to his body? Hmm. I didn't know that the phone was found by somebody. I mean, it could have been somebody who just spotted the phone, right? Um, Let me see what else people are saying. People seem to be very already upset about the investigation, but you have to think about it like i- leaving a club around that time, right? And then the thing is, it's not your usual place. You're in a foreign country. You lost your friends, like you're trying to get back with your friends, and the place is located near the water. Like, was he? I think it's gonna come down to like, was he intoxicated, right? Did anybody see him like stumble or walking funny or anything like that? So let's see. In cases like this, the only thing that it's a sad, tragic story, but it's also good that it was like the family knows exactly now. Like at least they get to do that the final goodbye with his body, right? That is not going to take, search rescue team take like years, right? And putting up posters, missing person, things like that. Like it was, like I said, not long ago, I was like, I'm going to make a video about it. And now the answer came through. It's a honest, that's not the answer that we expected, but it's better to um in I know it's not better, but it's like I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. It's better some of these cases that we see of people who go missing will take years, and some of them they never get resolved. Right? That's what I was trying to say. So I unfortunately cannot look at more of the comments, but either way, it's very sad for his friends and family. People are saying, let me see what else. God bless him and his family. So a lot of sympathy. So of course it's so unexpected. So let me know, guys, what you think about this. We pray for the family, and we'll see if they do any full investigation. Maybe get more answers about exactly what happened here. Thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. Thank you so much everybody who's listening to the podcast. Have a good day. God bless.